What up, YouTube? What the fuck is up? It's Hellhound30X coming at you one more freaking time, and I thought it'd be nice for me to do a gaming vid. Especially since I've been wanting to talk about Bioshock for a while. I think this game is a 10. Now, the reason I tell you this is because of the way it tells the story. The creative lead is a guy named Ken Levine. If you guys have ever heard of him, look him up. Guy is phenomenal when it comes to making games. Now, the guys, Ken Levine and the guys who made SWAT 4 started working on Bioshock, which is also known as a spiritual successor to System Shock. If any of you guys have ever played it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, you really don't care. The reason I think you should play this game is because of the way it tells the story. Everything, for the most part, I would say about 95% of this game, everything is told through real-time events. Everything is happening right before your eyes. You're being part of it. As Ken Levine would say, you don't wake up in the morning to a cutscene. You wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you take your shower, you do what you need to do. You don't wake up to a cutscene and then start your day. You start your day doing that, and this is his philosophy. And that's one thing that Bioshock does and excels above every other game out there, almost every other game, in my opinion anyway, is the narrative and the way they tell the story. It is so damn phenomenal. I mean, from the get-go, you're sitting in a plane, you're smoking your cigarette. The next thing you know, your plane is crashing, you're in the water, you're trying to survive, and you're being thrown like, what the hell's going on? This is something that just like grabs you right from the get-go. You know, the story is fucking amazing, and the way they're able to do this is absolutely and utterly awesome. I mean, you see the plane going down in the water, and you look up, and you can see the moon, you can see the tower, and you're like, what the hell's going on? I knew I was in for a treat the very first time I booted this game up. Now, I played this game on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, and my opinion is they're virtually both the same thing on both consoles, except for the fact being that, like, I would say the graphics look a bit smoother on the PS3, but the fact that you also have custom soundtracks at times is a good thing on the 360, because, you know, you just go in there listening to whatever you want. Me, like Rob Zombie or Rammstein or whatever, and just get down with some splicings or some splicers. But I just love the way this story is told. I love the way everything's presented to you. Everything's new, everything's fresh. You look at the art, and it has like this 1960s type artwork, type of feeling to it. I mean, look at, you see the submarine. Everything looks absolutely amazing. Everything is like they just took you into this. They're just gonna throw you into this world, and they just like, it's like, here, you're gonna play our game, but we're gonna just shoot you and just throw you into this world that you've never heard of, that you wouldn't even think about, that you wouldn't even imagine, and we're gonna throw you into the unimaginable. And I think one of the things that they do really, really well in this game is atmosphere. I think they set the atmosphere up in very perfect ways. If they, you know, they add this game right here, they add to the illusion, and they give the depth to it. They give the illusion depth, making it feel like it's an entire new experience. And if you're a gamer like me, or a person like me that can actually read a book and take it for what it is and enjoy the fiction, and the same thing goes with movies and the same thing goes with games, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. This game is freaking incredible. It really does make you feel like there is an entire world. And one of the things I was talking to a friend of mine with, who's a big, huge Bioshock fan, is that he just loved the way that they would reveal thing after reveal after reveal after reveal, like this right here, Rapture. They reveal it to you. It's a metropolis right underneath the water. You see the sea life just flying here, or just swimming from here and there. It just adds this whole sense of depth. You're in the submarine, you can turn, you can look, but you can just see the lights, you can see the 1960s type architecture, and it just looks really incredible. You can even see the Big Daddy working on the walkway, and if you look underneath the walkway, you see a freaking whale. That is so cool. That is something I would have never imagined, and being thrown into this game for the very, very first time for me was an absolute treat. I'm telling you guys, this is a game that you should definitely pick up. You should try it. It's on PC, it's on the PlayStation 3, and it's on the Xbox 360. I have yet to play the PC version, but this is one of these games that I think you should definitely try to play this generation. If you don't, you're seriously missing out. This is probably one of the greatest games that have come out this gen, in my opinion. Not in the sense of This is my opinion. Like now, it's not your typical first-person shooter, because this game you can tackle different problems and different obstacles in different ways. You're not just set to doing a certain thing, and like say you're playing any other first-person shooter, and when you cross a certain area, you hit a trigger, which times a digital trigger, which will bring out more horde of enemies. This is not. It doesn't work that way with Bioshock. This game is completely different. You can set traps. You can choose different ways of attacking your opponents, or trying to trap them, or even turning the opponents against each other. If you ever use a plasmid called Enrage, you shoot that at one of the splicers and he'll go after Big Daddy or one of the enemies that is attacking you. You can also do that you can hack robots. There's just so many things you can do, and this game is absolutely, utterly amazing. I'm just telling you, if you haven't played it yet, you definitely owe it to yourself to go and buy this game and check it out, because Bioshock in my mind is probably one of the greatest. I know I keep saying it over and over again, but I just can't get it out of my head. This game, I'm playing it again on the PlayStation 3. I beat it on the 360. I'm doing it again, and I'm just having a blast playing it, and I just realized how much I really, really enjoy this game, and how much I really, really love it. And it's not one of those games that has multiplayer on it, has online to it, but it does have a lot of depth as far as narrative goes. I think, and I think in a lot of ways, 2K Games is kind of setting the standards as to which way a game should be told, as to which way a game should be played, So yeah, if you haven't picked it up, pick it up, man. I'm just telling you, this is one of my favorite games. I love the entire art direction. I love the music. I love the setting. I love the backgrounds. I love the atmosphere. I love the textures. I love how everything works together just to make the illusion all that more real, So, I mean, just look at that. Look at that. That is freaking amazing. I mean, and then you start up the game like you would in Half-Life. All you have is a freaking wrench. Isn't that amazing? You're going to fight someone with a wrench. I love that crap. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I just think, I've enjoyed this game, and I just, I don't know, man. I think you just definitely should pick this game up. I'm telling you, you guys got to try this game. It's freaking amazing. I love it. Look at that. Yeah. Just the artwork, I find it completely stunning. Look at it. Stunning. Now this is where you're introduced to Adam. Adam, man. If you don't know the story yet, Adam is actually, I think, is a substance that was taken from a slug. And it was basically like a bunch of stem cells that could rewrite your genetic code. And you'll be able to actually have different powers throughout the game, aside from your average weapons like your shotguns or your machine guns or whatnot, whatever you might have. You also have these plasmids, which allow you to upgrade and to actually rewrite your genetic code, so you have these alternate powers like electricity, fire, telekinesis, winter, the elements basically. And I'm telling you guys, if you guys haven't played this game, I mean, I almost want to beg and just plead and just tell you guys, pick this game up. I mean, one of the things that people, us as gamers, especially right now, the freaking, if you haven't looked, you walk into any Walmart, walk into any Target, walk into any retail store, and just look at the crap load of garbage software they're carrying. Just look at the entire wall that they have for the Nintendo Wii. Other than maybe, I would say about 10 to 15% of it is utter crap. I mean, you walk into Walmart and they have hunting games. They have with these add-on peripherals that have, whatever, laser guns that you can only use with that one game, and you can only play by yourself. And it didn't cost them that much money to make. You have also these Nerf games, and you have just a bunch of garbage. And in the time when this industry is starting to flood the industry with nothing but garbage, I think it's important for us as gamers to actually support good quality games. So like, if you really, really, really enjoy a certain game, I think you should actually spread the word. The best form of advertisement is word of mouth. So I'm just, I'm posting my thoughts here on YouTube, and just want to let you guys know that Bioshock is definitely one of those games you guys need to pick up and try it out. Right now, you can probably buy this game used for $5-10 at GameStop. It's just one of these games that it's always going to stay with me, just like Ico and just like Shadow of the Colossus. For me, it's just one of these great gems that, I know I'm so stoked. I really like to, and I can't wait to see, play Bioshock Infinity which is, there's another twist now that I guess there's a Metropolis floating in the air. I don't know, but I'm hooked on anything 2K and Ken Levine are going to bring to the table because I will be there day one.